take care of her. Come on, Toto. EDM! EDM! EDM!
27, 28.
EDM, just listen to what Miss Ghost did to Toto.
Dorothy, please, we're trying to count.
Oh, but EDM, she hit him.
Oh, don't bother us now, honey. See, this whole incubator's gone bad, and we're likely to lose a lot of our chicks.
Oh, poor things. Oh, but EDM, Miss Ghost hit Toto right over the back with a rake just because she says he gets in her garden and chases her nasty old cat every day.
Gordy, Dorothy, please.
But he doesn't do it every day. Just once or twice a week. And he can't catch her old cat anyway. And now she says she's gonna go get the sheriff.
Dorothy, we're busy.
Oh, but Henry, can't you do something?
I'm doing something right now, honey, so please just stay out of our hair.
All right.
Whose idea was it to move the wagon before the wheel was on?
It ain't so heavy with one wheel less. That makes sense, don't it?
Sense or no sense, when I lift up the axle, you two shove her on.
Zeke, Hickory, do you know what Miss Ghost did to Toto?
I swear they made this wheel smaller than that one.
She tried to kill him.
Big or smaller, you two get her on before my arms are ripped clear out of their sockets. I ain't a statue, you know. I ain't made out of iron.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Come on, huh?
I'm going.
You're not going fast enough.
Won't anyone listen?
I can't hold it much longer.
I almost got it. Almost there,
Don't you
Ann.
care about Toto?
Ah! You got my finger.
What am I gonna do about Miss Gulch, huh? Just because Toto chases her old cat.
Now look at Dorothy. You're not using your head about Miss Gulch. Ain't you got no brains?
Well, sure I have brains.
Well, then why don't you use them? When you go home, don't go by Miss Gulch's place. Then Toto won't get in your garden, and you won't get in no trouble. See?
Quit just standing there and clear that junk out of the wagon. We got a parcel of lumber to haul from town before the weather turns.
Will do, Mr. Gale.
Zeke, what am I gonna do?
Well, for a start, kid, don't let that old gulch heifer try and buffalo you. She ain't nothing to be afraid of. You just have to stand up to her, that's all. With a little courage and a little grit.
Well, I'm not afraid of her.
That's what I wanted to hear. Walk with your head up, your chest out, and the next time she squawks, you go right up to her and spit in her eye. That's what I would do.
You really?
Sure I would. Through this life, you gotta stand up tall, shoot straight, have no reason to be afraid of nothing and nobody. Roar!
Zeke, are you alright?
What are you trying to do? Kill a guy?
How can you be so cruel?
It's just a rib, Dorothy.
You really scared him. Can't you see how white he is?
Wait, who's scared?
You was scared. If you was a jackrabbit, you'd be in the next county by now.
Here. What's all this jabber-wabbing when there's work to be done? I know 3 shiftless farmhands who will be out of a job before they know it.
We was just having a little fun, Mrs. Gale.
A farm is no place for fun. You want fun? Go join a circus.
Might just do that. Be a strong man. See the world.
Well, don't start posing for it now. Here, can't work on an empty stomach. Have some cookies.
Gosh, Mrs. Gale.
Just baked.
Thanks. Swell.
You don't have to sit down to eat them. You go get that wagon hitched up. And Zeke, you go feed those hogs before they worry themselves into anemia.
Yes, ma'am.
Aiden, really, do you know what Miss Gulch said she was gonna do to Toto?
Dorothy, dear, stop imagining things. You always get yourself into a fret over nothing.
Well,
Now you just help us out today and find yourself a place where you won't get into any trouble.
okay. Go on, Toto. Some place where there isn't any trouble. I wonder if there is such a place. There must be. It's not a place you can get to by a boat or a train. It's far, far away. Behind the moon, beyond the rain. When all the world is a hopeless jungle and the raindrops
day in my life, Miss Gulch. I don't plan on starting now.
I need to see you and your wife right away about Dorothy.
Dorothy? What's Dorothy done?
What's she done? I'm all but lame from the bite on my leg.
You mean she bit you?
No, her dog.
Oh, she bit her dog.
Afternoon, Miss Gulch. I've just made a fresh batch of cookies if you don't mind to sit a while.
I'm afraid I've no appetite, Mrs. Gale. Indeed, I'm so shaken from the ferocious attack of your niece's vicious dog, I may never eat again.
You don't eat, you'll waste away. I'd hate to see you dwindle.
Dorothy, could you bring Toto out here a minute? I'm sure if Dorothy's upset you in any way, she'll only be too glad to apologize as best she can.
It's gone beyond apologies, Mrs. Gale. I've laid an official complaint with the county sheriff.
Was he sober?
Dorothy, Miss Gulch here seems very upset.
That dog's a menace to the community.
That's not true.
As an act of public service, young woman, I'm taking that dog to the sheriff and making sure he's destroyed.
Destroyed? Toto? Oh, no, you can't. You mustn't. Uncle Henry A.M., you won't let her, will you?
Of course we won't. Will we, Em?
Oh, please, A.M. Toto didn't mean to. He didn't know he was doing anything wrong. I'm the one who ought to be punished. You can send me to bed without supper.
You hear how sorry the child is. Surely if she promises to give your place a wide berth.
If you don't hand that dog over now, I'll bring a damage suit that'll take your whole farm. There's a law protecting folks against dogs that bite.
How would it be if she keeps him tied up? He's really gentle, with gentle folk, that is.
That's for the sheriff to decide. Here's his order allowing me to take him.
Yes.
What's it say, Henry?
Just what she says. You gotta hand him over, Dorothy.
No! No! You go away! Oh, I'll bite you myself!
Dorothy!
Oh, you wicked old witch! Oh, Uncle Henry, don't let her take Toto. Don't let her take him, please! Stop her!
It's no use running, Dorothy.
Hickory, I thought you were my friend.
He is your friend. We all are.
You can't fight the law, honey. Some things are bigger than all of us.
You've got to hand him over, Dorothy.
Oh, please. Please.
That's more like it.
Oh, don't, Uncle Henry. Oh, Toto.
Elmira Gulch, just because you own half the county doesn't mean you have the power to run the rest of us. For 23 years, I've been dying to tell you what I thought of you. And now? Well, being a Christian woman, I can't say it.
Well, I can. So if you don't want to hear it, you better pedal your carcass off of my land.
I don't take kindly to that kind of talk, Henry Gale. Just you remember, I have friends in high places.
Maybe you should hop up on your broomstick and go visit them. You got those horses hitched up to the wagon yet?
Nearly done, Mr. Gale.
Well, nearly ain't good enough. You get it done right now. The sky's getting darker every minute.
Come inside, honey.
No! I'm not going anywhere with you.
She had an order from the sheriff, Dorothy. What did you expect us to do? Wave a wand and make it disappear?
Well, you still could have tried at least. You just stood there like you were stuffed or something.
I just couldn't think of anything. I'm sorry.
One mean old woman and you were scared of her.
It weren't my place to interfere.
And you're worst of all. You stopped Toto from getting away. I just hate you.
Don't say that, Dorothy. It makes me feel terrible inside. Like my heart got ripped out.
I don't care. I never want to see any of you again. Ever, ever, ever. Toto was the only friend I had in the world. And now I got no one to talk to, no one to play with. I'll never see him again as long as I live. Toto! home for you, and we're gonna go somewhere far, far away from here. And we're never, ever coming back. Come on.
Here, doggy, doggy. Doggy, doggy. Where is that dreaded animal? Here, doggy, doggy.
I thought I told you to get off of my land, Miss Gulch.
I did! But the dog got away.
Well, you couldn't have enjoyed your company much.
Where the little girl is? That's where I'll find the dog. Kindly bring her out here.
You just don't give up, do you? Dorothy! Dorothy!
She's not in the house, Henry. My fresh batch of cookies is missing. The picture from the mantle is gone too.
Sounds like you've got a runaway on your hands. She's on the road, I'll find her and bring that dog back for good.
If you were so anxious to have it, you should have looked after it better.
Don't blame me. The catch on the basket's faulty. That's the last time I got anything from Charity Bazaar.
Equally on both sides. Well, 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 house guests, huh? Ha! And who might you be? No, 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 don't tell me. You're traveling in disguise. No, I'm wrong. You're going on a visit. No, that's not right. You're running away.
How did you guess?
Professor Marble never guesses. He knows. Now, why are you running away?
Why?
No, 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 don't tell me. They don't understand you at home. They don't appreciate you. You want to go off to see other lands, big cities, big mountains, big oceans.
Why? It's just like you could read what was inside of me.
It is my trade, my calling, if you will. See what it says on the side of my conveyance. Did your dog just eat my sausage?
Toto, that's not polite. You haven't been asked yet.
He's perfectly welcome, as one dog to another, huh? Now, where were we?
Oh, Professor, can't we go with you to see all the crowned heads of Europe?
Do you know any? Oh, yes, the thing. Well, I never do anything without consulting my crystal first. Just take a seat for a second. That's it. All right, all right. Now, just make yourself comfortable while I conjure out of the air, out of thin air, this very same genuine, authentic magic crystal used by the priests of Isis and Osiris in the days of the pharaohs of Egypt, in which Cleopatra first saw the approach of Mark Antony and Julius Caesar and so on and so on. Well, first I'll need you to reach out your hands to help me reach into the future. That's perfect. Now I'll need you to close your eyes, my dear, just for a moment, to help me be better in tune with the infinite. It's good. That's all right, and now you can open them. Now let's gaze into the crystal. What's this? A house with a picket fence.
That's our farm.
Yes, and there's a woman. She's wearing a blue dress and a purple smock. Her face is careworn.
That's Aunt Em.
Yes, her Her name is Emily.
That's right!
Yes, of course it's right.
What's she doing?
She's... What? Why, she's crying.
Oh,
Someone has hurt her. Someone has just about broken her heart.
well, why would anyone do that?
I don't know, but it's someone she loves very much. Someone she's been very kind to. Someone she's taken care of in sickness.
I had the measles once, and she stayed right by me every minute.
Uh-huh.
But that was when I was very small. And she doesn't care about me at all now. And I don't care about her.
Oh, well, that's not what the crystal says.
Well, they were gonna kill Toto, and she did nothing to stop them.
I don't see any of that in the crystal. All I see is a woman who does the best she can and misses you. Something terrible.
What's she doing now?
Yes. All right, she's... Why, she's putting her hand on her heart. She's dropping down on the bed.
Oh no, what's wrong with her?
I don't know. The crystal's gone dark.
Oh, you don't suppose she could be really sick, do you? Oh, I've got to get home right away.
What's this? I thought you were going with me.
Oh no, I've got to get to her right away. Goodbye, Professor Marvel. Thanks a lot.
Goodbye. Safe journey. Whew. Better get the horse under cover. There's a storm a-blowing and a real whopper. Poor little kid. Hope she gets home all right.